Okay, I've got to take out this edge finder, and it's going to be a little more complicated, and I'm hoping that for you guys and gals that you're not going to have to do what I'm going to have to do here, and that is actually change out the entire collet. Been trying to buy some center drills that are the same size as the end mills and edge finders, and if those come in time, you won't have to do what I'm about to do, which is take out the entire R8 collet. But it's good so that you can see how it's done. What we're going to be doing, if you look at the drawing, it identifies the location of these holes by it's on an XY coordinate system. It's the same coordinate system you learned about in junior high school, Cartesian coordinates. And the only difference is that this is 0, 0 is right here on this this corner of this part. Okay, now see me put the whole thing in, and I got to tighten it up. And what I've got in here is a center drill, which has a little tip on it. I'll be doing this whole show and tell on that a little bit later. I'll be showing you all these different components. But very stout, very stubby, and it has the tip of it's in an exact location. You might want to understand this better, you might want to take your drawing and actually write down what the Cartesian coordinates are going to be. This is going to read 0.5, comma 0.8. That's what's going to read up there. This one's going to read 3.0 and then 0.8. And down here, 175, or change that, 165 and 2.5. So it's going to be just the same thing that you learned in junior high school. And we can crank it in now. And don't worry, just use the fact that these dimensions, the plus and minus, actually this should have been drawn from the other direction, but I didn't. This is a good place to center it, to be able to explain to people how this is like the coordinate system, but it's not really the way you would dimension it for a drawing for usage. You learned in junior high school that the lower left was always 0, 0. Well, sort of done that. Now we can see where this is going to be, around where one of those circles that I did. So just make a little dent. Now I want to go this one is also still 0.8, but now This dimension is 3 according to the drawing. So that's 3 inches, almost. And actually anywhere in there is pretty good. Now we're going to come over here and we're going to locate this one too, and we're simply going to go in the little tip of it because we're simply going to locate it. We're not going to try to drill it out right here. We're going to do that on the drill press. Now I need to go to my other dimension, which is on the drawing. And now I've located my third hole. And you can see that I've located those holes, and I will drill them out later on the drill press. Next thing is going to be to cut this slot in here, and we're going to have to do a little bit different setup for that.